With Own Every Word, you can own every word in the metaverse.
Hammy ground.
Dunkles. Oppo time snack.
And every word is a one of one. And do we have a roadmap and utility? You bet your ass. Have you read it all yet? Okay. Own Every Word. It's another NFT project.
The game show community edition. This is the game where the WordHerd submits answers to fill in the blank statements, and then our panel of community members and creators debate which one is the best answer. So the person that submitted can earn incredible NFT prizes. I'm your host, Phil Ranta, one of the co-founders of Own Every Word. I get to host this once a month, so I come in with big energy. We're here with a terrific group of panelists who will each write down what they think is the best fit for each prompt, argue their point vehemently, and from the words they choose, they'll come to a consensus, willingly or unwillingly. So we're here every Wednesday, so please join us to see who the WordHerd has submitted for the answers and what our panelists feel is worthy. I think I misread that sentence. You know, you submit words. We pick the best one. You win stuff. It's good. All right. Let's meet our panel. Let's do it. All right. Coming up first to the stage. He is a longtime producer of the show, the first producer ever of the game show. Also did a bunch of our legal work. Went to Harvard. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Hughes. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, Phil.
Hey, so
hey, everyone.
If you could only eat one word for the rest of your life, what word would that be?
Well, back in the day, we know what the one word I would drink would have been. No more. Snapple, for those who are wondering. If I had to eat one word, it would be full, because then I would never be hungry.
There we go. Taking it literally. I like that. First time to the community show. Very excited. He is our newest game show producer, but he's the guy that's been booking all of the stand-up comedians you've seen, which they've been hilarious shows that he's produced. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Feuerberg, how are you doing, Adam?
Hey, everybody. How are you? Good, thank you, Phil. How are you? It's so glad to be here.
Yeah, you were a producer on Let's Make a Deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this. I'll make a deal with you. In exchange for $1, I'm going to buy any word that you want to sell me. What word is that word?
Oh, that word will be expensive, because it's $1. Hey, why not? They're all free until now.
Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. We'll take it.
Go.
All right, I love it. And last, but certainly not least, one of my fellow co-founders of Own Every Word, been with me since day one or around there. He's done everything from writing jokes to being on the game show to the live chats. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Kimbrell. How are you doing, Sam?
Great, Phil. I'm over here with the game show, and I'm also over here in the Discord chat as well.
Ooh,
double duty.
Twitch chat. I misspoke. Twitch chat, so apologies.
There we go. Hey, Sam, we're allowed to ban any word we want in the Twitch chat. What word would you most want to ban?
Lousy. I hate the word lousy. Everybody's always saying, this is so damned lousy. We have a bunch of 80-year-old men in our chat. So get rid of lousy.
Wow,
No
and the
lousy.
chat turns on Sam.
I can't believe that you're so anti-lousy, but that's all right. All right, fantastic. Everybody knows how the game is played. Everybody's got their markers. They've got their paper. They're ready to write down answers. The WordHerd has submitted their funny ones this week. I know, because I chose the top 10s this week. So without further ado, Mr. Sam Proof, our tech director, can you please show us what the first one was? All right, the first prompt. No more pencils. No more books. No more teachers. Dirty. Blank. And let's see what the WordHerd has submitted. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty morality. No more teachers' dirty balloons. No more teachers' dirty Easter. No more teachers' dirty passage. No more teachers' dirty intelligence. No more teachers' dirty dishwater experiences. Let me do that again. No more teachers' dirty dishwater experiences. No more teachers' dirty muffin. No more teachers' dirty marshes. No more teachers' dirty malapropism. And no more teachers' dirty posts. All right. We have let the panel absorb this a little bit. Mr. Mike Hughes, what jumps out to you? What's the best one?
I would say no more teachers' dirty malapropisms. And here's the reason why. If your teacher is giving a lot of malapropisms, it means that's probably not a very good teacher. So you have an extra reason to be believed that they're dirty malapropisms, even if the dirty part makes them kind of entertaining, is no longer impeding your education.
I think that's a fair answer. I'm glad we all know what a malapropism now, which we all totally knew before. But yeah,
well, Phil,
no more.
We're in the word business here, so
That's true.
We
We're in
need
the
to
word
know
business.
words.
That's true. Speaking of words, Adam Feuerberg, that's a word. What word is jumping out to you?
Well, Mike, I feel that malapropism is an indication of the school you went to, Harvard. My answer is posts. No more teachers' dirty posts. See, I went to the University of Miami, where all anyone ever tried to do was work on their tan, including the education, which would lead to some dirty posts online, even from the teachers. The answer is posts, ladies and gentlemen.
My brother went to the University of Miami, so there
really?
you go.
Awesome.
Yes,
awesome. That's great. I love it. Very cool.
Will Smith likes Miami. Benvenuto saw Miami. Yeah, I love it.
The Rock went to the University of Miami.
That's right. He did.
Wow, what a great school. Last but certainly not least, Sam Kimber, what's standing out to you?
I want to apologize to you, Phil, for the other two answers here because they're completely ridiculous and completely wrong. Okay,
I agree.
The only correct answer here is balloons. Okay, tell that teacher to put those dirty balloons away so I can focus on learning words like malapropism, which is a word that I added to the list of words to sell as NFTs. So the answer is balloons. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. And clean your balloons, for the love of God. Don't leave them dirty.
Oh, dirty balloon. Disgusting.
Right.
It smells like latex.
I am absolutely shocked that nobody went with morality, but let's see what the WordHerd said. The chat has been very active. Mr. Sam Proof, what are they saying?
All right, let's take a look. Starting us off, Soda Reap, straight from the hospital, saying, Sam just decided everyone's new favorite word, which was lousy. It's just going to get lousy from here out, man. And then comes back with dishwater experiences. I'm curious now. Don't get too curious because I think you're about to find out from everything I know of hospitals. Doge the Count says, and he corrected the typo in this, but I can only show one comment on the screen, so it's going to have to stand as this. I would chew teacher's muffin. Yay! Okay. Are we allowed to? It's good? Okay. Yeah. Yo-Yo Johnson says, I miss my teacher's dirty balloons. Don't we all? All right. Yeah. But let's not miss a chance at a consensus.
So true. And all very good points. Congratulations. So watching a game show from the hospital while his wife gives birth, that's dedication. But seriously, congratulations. But now let's figure out if anyone was swayed here, starting with Mr. Michael Hughes. Were you swayed, sir?
First of all, kudos to the chat for picking up on muffin, which we all didn't pick up on. That is a very loaded choice there. But Adam's superior education convinced me. And I think in our current climate, the most dangerous thing a teacher could do is dirty posts.
That's true. Look out, because in the future, all those dirty posts are coming back out. No job is safe. Everyone's canceled. Adam Feuerberg, did you stick to your guns or did you change your guns? What happened to your guns?
My guns have changed twice. I went from balloons and then I went back to posts, ladies and gentlemen. I went from posts to balloons and then back to posts.
There we go. I'm glad you were swayed for a second, but then you're like, nah.
Again, Mike still went to the superior school, so whatever he says, I got to follow.
I didn't go there undergrad.
That's fair. He was Harvard Law.
Oh, even
Yeah.
more prestigious.
Talking about that.
Never, because I know it embarrasses you. We've got 2 posts versus a Mr. Sam Kimbrell. Sam Kimbrell, do you agree with posts, or are you ready to fight?
Phil, as you know, I have no friends, and
Right.
the only way I can make friends is by agreeing with them. So I chose posts, despite not really politically agreeing with it. I honestly I think it's balloons. However, it's a consensus because I'm reaching on the other side of the aisle to work with my fellow Word representatives.
We have a consensus off the bat on the first one.
Boom.
I would say unheard of, except this has happened many, many times. Congratulations to Sneakas 2. I believe
Yay,
it's pronounced Sneakas 2. It's Snikas. So it's Sneakas 2. Very cool way to spell sneakers. Sneakas 2. All right. What an awesome first round. You know what comes after the first round, though? It's the second round. Mr. Sam Proof, can we see what the second prompt is? Forget hot girl summer. This is blank girl summer. And let's see what the WordHerd said. Forget hot girl summer. This is big boy girl summer. Forget hot girl summer. This is milky girl summer. This is caribou girl summer. This is governed girl summer. This is a topless girl summer. This is dietary girl summer. This is triple girl summer. This is squalid girl summer. This is gaming girl summer. And this is depressed girl summer. There we go. Squalid is going up on there. Extremely dirty and unpleasant girl summer is what squalid means. Thank you very much for that. Let's start with Adam Feuerberg this time. Adam, what's standing out to you, babe?
Listen, we've all been through so much lately. I think we can all agree with that. This summer, ladies and gentlemen, is depressed girls' summer.
Yeah.
It just is. I won't tell why.
I was going to say, I don't disagree with you. It's very sad out there for a lot of people, even for people who are happy they're sad.
Mm-hmm. It's
sad.
a happy sad, like the Cure.
Sad. Totally. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, do you agree it's depressed girl summer? Or do you think it's a different girl summer?
Honestly, baseball is back in style, Phil, especially here in the United States. And nothing is better in baseball than a triple, unless you hit a home run or a grand slam. But a triple clearly is the answer. Triple girl summer. Let's get those girls hitting triples out on the field.
There we go. Triple your excitement. Triple your
the rarest of
enjoyment.
plays.
Yes, absolutely. Triple girl summer. Mr. Mike Hughes, do you agree with either of these two fine gentlemen?
Well, I want to elevate the mood a little bit from some of these other answers. And I was thinking, I think I know our audience pretty well. And I know what we want to celebrate of these choices. And we are going to celebrate Gaming Girl Summer. This is a shout out to all the female identified gamers out there. This is your summer. Have fun.
There we go. Stay indoors. Have your little headphones with the cat ears on them and do this to the camera a lot. It is Gaming Girl Summer. I'm amazed nobody went with Big Boy Girl Summer because I feel like it takes on a whole different meaning when it's like big boy girl, like a boy girl party, or like
I was thinking
big boy girl summer.
Big Boy Restaurant in Burbank.
There we go. Ooh, I do love myself a big boy burger. But it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what any of you schmoes think. What matters is what the WordHerd thinks. And Mr. Sam Proof, let's break down what the WordHerd is saying out there.
All right. Spin to Turtle starts us off with that's supposed to be caribou girl summer fun furry and tipping the scales. The caribou should not actually have scales. That's something else. That might be a manatee. I think you should put that back. And then follows up with I'd make a comment about triple girl summer, but Sam wouldn't be able to read it.
That's a fact.
Don't. What? Irish lunatic, short and sweet. Girl nerds are hot. Okay. Thanks for that. And Yeah, just Manatee Girl Summer, everyone.
It's Manatee Girl Summer.
No, and finally, I think there wasn't a lot of variation of submitters, but got milk, got consensus, back at ya.
I love that segue. And Milky was not considered the first time around, but Milky Girl Summer feels like there's something going on there. But now it is time for us to get our final answers out, and we start with Mr. Adam Feuerberg. What do you think?
So, you know what? Depressed was basically depressing. I thought it brought me down a little bit. So, as a fellow baseball fan, I am also going to go with triple, ladies and gentlemen. It's a triple girl summer because why not? It's the most exciting and most rare of plays in the sport. And also, 3 girls is better than 1. Triple girl summer, everybody.
3 girls in 1 summer? Mr.
Wow.
Don Juan DeMarco over here. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, did you stick with your guns? All 3 of them?
Feuerberg, you're ridiculous. Why would you ever trust me, of all people, in the first round? The answer is, of course, I'll say this once. This is the only time in my life I'll ever say this. Mike Hughes was correct. The answer is gaming. Hold on, let me pull it up. Gaming.
There we go.
Nobody wants to get sick. They want to stay in. They want to save money. Gaming makes sense, clearly.
Yeah, you can stay in and wear a mask. On Twitch, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Except hot tub streams. You'll get taken down. See,
Is that true?
all of us that work in digital content know that's true.
I'm out of the loop.
Out of the loop. Mr. Mike Hughes, we've got a triple. We've got ourselves gaming. What are you thinking?
Well, for the first time and only time ever, I will say that Sam Kimbrell has excellent taste. I am empowering women. I am celebrating women. I am sticking with Gaming Girls Summer.
Ooh, we do not have a consensus. You know what that means. We have to go into our open debate. It is 2 gamings versus 1 triple. Adam Feuerberg, do you want to fight for your life, sir?
I don't. The answer is gaming.
Oh, geez, that was the biggest fold. Oh, he shows his soft
fight.
belly.
I'm not. Listen, it's not a fighting girl summer, okay? If it was a fighting girl summer, maybe I would dig my 6-inch heels into the ground.
Unless the game is a fighting game, in that case, it would be fighting girls
exactly.
summer.
If it's Mortal Kombat 11, then yes, it's a gaming and a fighting summer, but it is not neither depressing nor triple, and that's the
we all
to be
knew.
fair,
yeah.
Yeah, if you're gaming, you can do all the other categories in the gaming stuff. You
exactly. There you go. It's all encompassing.
Govern, topless, dietary, triple, squalid.
One of my favorite games is Caribou Topless Govern. So as a matter of fact, it's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Mario Party game, right?
The Konami code actually gets you the topless caribou, which is great. It's a great way congratulations to Devader. Devader, you won yourself a special NFT. By the way, those things are going to be delivering soon. Give us 30 days. We've got to create them. We've got to get them to the crypto.com team. We got to send them over. Takes a little bit of time. So if you're one of those people who's hitting me up on Twitter every day saying, when's my thing dropping? It'll drop soon. Don't worry. We have not forgotten about you. We've got all this documented in spreadsheets. We're good. We're good. Congratulations, Devader. You'll get it. Not tomorrow, but very soon. But you know what else is even sooner? Is round 3. And I think we better check out this prompt for round 3. What you think, babe? All right. I have this. See, Sam understands what I'm going for here. It's round 3.
These are all Dennis Miller quality jokes, by the way. Every single prompt here is just a Dennis Miller joke.
Every time I hear a word that I don't understand, I just think of Dennis Miller on Weekend Update, babe. I have the sexiest summer job. I'm going to blank dirty pools. For the record, when we were writing this prompt, it started with, I'm going to clean dirty blank. And then it turned to, I'm going to clean blank pools. And then it turned to, I'm going to blank dirty pools. That was the creative process around prompt 3. That doesn't matter. Let's see what the word
clean isn't one of the options. So
that's true. That's true. Well, here we go. I have the sexiest summer job. I'm going to sidestep dirty pools. I'm going to unseat dirty pools. I'm going to abolish dirty pools. I'm going to cleanse dirty pools. I'm going to water dirty pools. I'm going to soak up dirty pools. I'm going to drain dirty pools. I'm going to wrestle dirty pools. I'm going to foam dirty pools. Or I have the sexiest summer job. I'm going to chronicle dirty pools. There could only be one, just like the Highlander, and right answers for this. And Mr. Sam Kimbrell, what's standing out to you to be the Highlander of this fill in the blank?
Everyone knows Dirty Pools has been the biggest heel in WWE history. The answer is wrestle. I mean, you have to wrestle Dirty Pools. That's the only thing you can do with it.
If it's a sexy job, it's got to do something sexy in that dirty pool. Wrestling's pretty sexy.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Mr. Mike Hughes, do you agree that wrestling is sexy, or do you want to go with something else?
I agree. I was thinking, okay, we have 10 things here. What would turn me on the most to watch somebody do to a dirty pool? All right, I'm laying it on the line. Let's be honest, all right? And abolishing, not sexy, kind of negative. Cleanse, a lot of times that's the opposite of sexy. Drain, then there's no more pool. Wrestling, though, yeah, that is sexy. You're going to get wet. You're going to get in there. You're probably not wearing a lot of clothing. Maybe what you're wearing is a little bit sheer, when it gets wet. I need about 2 minutes and I'll be right back. So
okay, perfect.
I'm
yes,
just
you
kidding.
go enjoy yourself. You go enjoy
kidding.
yourself while we hear from Mr. Adam Feuerberg. I have the sexiest summer job. I'm going to what dirty pools? What's standing out to you?
Oh, wrestle it's a good answer. It's a good answer. However, it sounds a little violent to me. And if you want to have a sexy summer job, you got to enjoy yourself. That's why you got to soak up a dirty pool. You got to get in there. You got to enjoy yourself because it's not dirty. It's dirty. You get in there. It's fun, and that's what makes it sexy. You soak up a dirty pool for a sexy summer job.
Oh, I agree. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm actually surprised people didn't say sidestep dirty pools because if I have a sexy summer job, I just sidestep it and then go work at the bikini factory, because I've sidestepped the pool. Go and work somewhere else that's sexier.
Why is there a pool at the bikini factory? Oh, I guess to test the bikinis.
To test the product. Yeah, it's a very efficient way to do your photo shoots and models.
There you go.
But
Fair
that's
enough.
besides the point. What I say doesn't matter. What any of you schmoes say doesn't matter. What matters is the word heard. And Mr. Sam Proof, it's time for you to break down what the word heard has to say.
All right. Starting us off, T. Richardson says, wrestle dem pools to cleanliness. Yeah. Doge says, I must foam and hope to be first. Oh, I'm so sorry. Second. I was so close. T. Richardson says, it's wax on, wax off. Wrestle. Sam Proof, hey, that's me, says, abolish dirty pools. Abolish dirty pools. Is this what it feels like when he reads my comments out loud? This is amazing. It's the best feeling ever. Spin to Turtle says, I like it, Sam. Abolish those dirty pee-filled pools. That doesn't feel quite as good anymore. Not a good chant, that one. Irish Lunatic on Team Dirty Pool Wrestling, hashtag Team Dirty Pool Wrestling. And coming this summer to a dirty pool near you, the Dirty Pool Chronicles from Moonraven on Netflix. Let's see if we can come to a consensus on Netflix.
Abolish dirty pools. Abolish dirty pools. But I'm not going to sway you. All right. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, there can only be one answer. And what is your answer to this one?
Phil, I hate myself and I don't trust myself except for on my answer. I'm sticking with wrestle.
There we go. Wrestle that dirty pool. That sounds like a plan. Mr. Mike Hughes, do you change? Do you stay the same? What are you?
Well, I wish I could change. But Sam has spoken. The room has spoken. It's wrestle.
Oof. There we go. We've got two. Mr. Adam Feuerberg, are you going to be the rock in the sock? Are you gonna be the sock rock? Or are you gonna pick a different one? Fight it.
That sounds like a very dirty job, being
the
rock in the sock.
Gotta be the rock in the sock. What do you think, Adam?
Listen, Phil, when I was a little boy, I used to come home with rocks in my shoes. And my dad hated it so much that he threatened to put them in my cereal. I'm going to put rocks in your cereal. My dad was a living cartoon character, and that's why I raised with no backbone, and I went with wrestle.
There we
Because I
go.
just want everyone to like me, and I don't want rocks in my cereal.
That's wise, and I like that your dad had like a really tough Brooklyn accent. I'm gonna eat those rocks. Congratulations.
My father was Paulie from
Was your
Sopranos.
dad Fred Flintstone and giving you Fruity Pebbles? Is that what?
There we go. Oh,
They
Fruity
weren't so
Pebbles
fruity,
good.
and they were actual just pebbles. They were just actual.
Well, you know, product development. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, you
They
gotta
were
start
grape nuts,
somewhere.
then.
Yeah. Original grape nuts with just a bowl of nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, Inked Punks. Congratulations to Inked Punks with a Z. Inked Punk Z. You won yourself an NFT. You'll get it pretty soon. It's going to be of your name. It's going to be this fill in the blank thing. It's going to have a date. It's great. You're not going to want to resell it on the resale market. Someone resold one of their prizes. They sold it for a lot too. And although I respect your hustle, you're going to want to hold this thing dear. This is a trophy. You wouldn't sell your Little League trophy, would you? Go ahead and sell it. I'm fine with that. But you know what that means. We've gone through 3 rounds, so there's a round coming up, and it is our twofer round. Yes, in the twofer round, that means that people who submit 2 words to fill in 2 blanks have a chance to win. If you only own one word, you can't get in this round. You got to own at least 2 words to get in this round. So, Sam, let's see what prompt people filled in with 2 of their words. I found the perfect summer boyfriend. He's a blank with a blank car. Now let's see what the WordHerd had to say about this. I found the perfect summer boyfriend. He's a attendee with a barber's car. He's a recluse with a record-breaking car. He's a hero with a run-of-the-mill car. He's a ghost with an artificial car. He's a gentleman with a biggie car. He's a Ken with a justifiable car. He's a geneticist with a bloodthirsty car. He's a daddy with a cozy car. He's a layman with a jet-propelled car. Or he's a scar with a worm car. Now remember, it has to be the pair of words that are across from each other. Don't mix and match. But there's got to be one that's standing out to you. And Mr. Mike Hughes, you've got to tell us first what's standing up to you.
These are some great combinations, and they're creating a lot of possibilities here. Some really terrific things. But as we all know, love is dead. You know, so because there is no such thing as love, you need to profit while you can. The same way somebody would sell their prize NFT for a lot of money instead of holding on to it. So since we're talking about the perfect summer boyfriend, it's a recluse with a record-breaking car. You never have to be with him, and you can use his awesome wheels whenever you want.
Yeah, we don't know what record, but we know it's record-breaking. That's an important detail. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, what's standing out to you, sir?
Honestly, the coolest answer is Ghost with an artificial car. That is one of the coolest boyfriends you could ever have. I had a girlfriend who was just like that. She lived in Canada. She was great. So the answer is Ghost and artificial car.
There we go. So it was like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future, where you'd look at the picture of her and she'd be fading away. And then you play
Exactly.
Johnny Be Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy it.
Yeah.
I buy it.
Yeah.
Mr.
Love
Adam
Johnny.
Feuerberg, what's standing out to you, sir?
Well, you know, summertime is about being outside and showing off your summer bod and just looking good and feeling good. And that's why the perfect boyfriend is a Ken with a justifiable car. And I say that seeing Ryan Gosling dressed as Ken was all over the news last week, was all over Twitter. He looks like $1 million. And you know, whatever ridiculously priced car he's driving, it's completely justifiable because he's Ryan Gosling as Ken. Ken with a justifiable car, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, I like that. That justifiable can mean really amazing if it's the right kind of person.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
You know, I'm amazed nobody picked hero with a run-of-the-mill car. There's something even more heroic about the kind of person who doesn't overspend on his wheels, you know?
Well, that's kind of the opposite of recluse with a record-breaking car.
That's
Right.
true. That is that's a
Yeah.
fact. It's the exact opposite. That's so true.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what any of us say, though. It matters what the word herd has to say. And Mr. Sam Proof, you've got to tell us what the word herd is saying out there.
All right, starting us off. Doge the Count says, boyfriend is daddy and got a cozy car, no roof. Yeah, the wind blowing through your hair, that is cozy. Yo-Yo, a recluse with a record-breaking car, like Burt Reynolds as Smokey.
There we go. True.
And you can be the bear, I guess. Moonraven is on board for artificial ghost car, which has a pottery wheel in it for cuddling. That sounds pretty cozy also, actually. Crypto says Barbie's boyfriend. There you go.
That's right.
And Moonraven calling them all out with, let's see who has daddy issues on this panel. So let's go for that. Show your hand.
I think all of us have daddy issues on the panel, but
100%.
Burt Reynolds was the bandit, right? Smokey was the police officer. I just
Right,
want to
yes.
make sure that my brain's not going to melt out of my ears before this is finished. All right. We have now heard from the word herd. Let's see who was swayed. But of course, we have to start with Mr. Mike Hughes. Do you have yourself a final answer here?
I do. While I could be persuaded if somebody shows me the light, for now, I still feel love is dead, and it's a recluse with a record-breaking car.
There we go. He likes the cool cars with the reclusive boyfriends. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, do you agree or disagree?
I love Moonraven's joke that there was a pottery wheel in the car. However, I have to unfortunately agree with Mike Hughes. Recluse with a record-breaking car really is the gold standard for hot summer boyfriends, perfect summer boyfriends. So I went with recluse with a record-breaking car. And hopefully that record-breaking is safety.
The panel loves the recluses. We're figuring out their daddy issues. I like it. Adam, it's on you. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Guys, this one time, it's taken me 4 rounds, but I think I have found a spine. It has somehow allowed me to sit up properly in this moment and say, no, guys, the answer for the perfect summer boyfriend is Ken, and his car is perfectly justifiable. That's why he's out in it. It's the summertime. Ken with a justifiable car, folks.
Well, we're going to have to do a little battle. In 1 minute, we have to come to a consensus. Adam, you start with the first 10 seconds of this argument. Let them have it, and then see if you can sway them.
It's summertime. There's only one person who has the best summer bod in the world, and that's Ken. That's why Barbie dates him, okay? The number one toy in the world. She can have any man she wants. She chooses Ken. And why? Because he's the one with those ridiculous sports cars that she gets every single time. She has no job. She has no money. Somehow she has Ferraris and Porsches and Corvettes. Why? Because Ken makes it completely justifiable.
Adam, I did see that picture that you referenced, and I must admit, for a man in his 40s, Ryan Gosling does look quite impressive.
He can get it.
I'd also point out that from what we know of Ken, having no genitalia, he would not be making a lot of impositions on Barbie, and justifiable could be anything. So it is an interesting prospect, but I want to hear what Sam has to say.
I am sticking with recluse and record breaking. I think Ken has been cheating on Barbie for years with that perfect bod. He's not the perfect summer boyfriend. He's totally effing around the whole entire scene with Skipper and whoever else is in that Barbie universe. The answer is recluse and record breaking, Adam. Get off your Barbie horse.
I'm Skipper, okay? I'm Skipper, and that's why I love Ken, okay? I'm just letting you guys know. Adam is just a front. I'm actually Skipper.
I figured Ken would probably be effing around with G.I. Joe, though. Isn't that usually how that works? So
it's Hasbro. It's a different line. That's going to cause a lawsuit.
Oh, Hasbro, Mattel. They don't mix. Okay.
Your minute is up here, so it seems like it's a battle between Adam and Sam right now. How about this? The first one to raise their hand is the one that changed their mind. Who changed their mind? Is Adam up? Sam changed his mind. He's going to Ken and justifiable.
Hey!
Adam wins.
Yes!
Adam wins one. Congratulations. And congratulations to you, Mega Pint, for your submission of Ken and justifiable. And that's an awesome name. If I go to the next bar I go to, I'm going to be like, "Oi, I want Smittix. Give me a mega point." I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, babe, give me a Smittix and a mega pint.
Yeah, give me a Smittix and a mega pint. You know what this means. We've gone through 4 rounds. We are in our round 5, our final round, which is special words and gold cards only. So this is the one the least amount of people have submitted to. This is the one with the greatest chance to win. So, Mr. Sam Proof, let's see what the prompt is for our last round. It's too hot out. I'm just going to stay inside and blank. This feels like a very Family Feud one, but let's go to what the WordHerd submitted. It's too hot out. I'm just going to stay inside and finger food. I'm just going to stay inside and beefed. I'm just going to stay inside and bench press dresses. I'm just going to stay inside and belly dance. I'm just going to stay inside and work out. I'm just going to stay inside and beat early. I'm just going to stay inside and HIT, which stands for high intensity interval training. I'm just going to stay inside and sin. I'm just going to stay inside and rave. Or I'm just going to stay inside and recline. There can only be one right answer. Mr. Adam Feuerberg, what's standing out to you, babe?
Well, you know, for a brief moment, I thought the answer was recline, much like I am doing this moment. However, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, I will always be Jewish. And in the soon turning Christo-fascist country in which we live, I will always sin simply by existing. Therefore, it's too hot out. I am just going to stay inside and sin, folks.
Adam gets political!
Yay!
Adam's going to stay inside and sin. Mr. Mike Hughes, the Catholic boy, what do you think, sir?
Yeah,
I know way too much about every panelist here.
Yeah, really. Well, a lot of these are very specific, and I'm thinking, you know, if you're really going to do something bad, you might want to leave some wiggle room. You might want to leave the chance to have people guess what precisely you might be doing. I have a pretty good idea what most people would actually be doing, but I'm going to use a more euphemistic thing, and I am also going to go with sin.
Whoa, we've got ourselves 2 sins already. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, what are you thinking?
I thought where Adam was going was he was going to go with recline, because you do that on Passover. You recline to the left, but we'll forget that. I'm getting emotional over just saying that, as you can tell. I think my answer here was and continues to be sin, because it incorporates all of these. All of these are sins. All of these are sins. Working out, beating early, high intensity interval training. They're all bad.
Vanity, sloth, you know.
Yeah, bench pressing dresses. I mean, clearly, these are all sins.
Yeah. I'd also like to point out that if it's hot, then you're kind of getting prepared for hell.
Oh, yeah.
So that sinning would just be, it would make, I'm going to sin and I'm going to go in hell. And it's pretty much the same.
That's why we moved to Florida in our old age.
I am shocked that nobody wanted to stay inside to work out. If it's hot out, you got to work out inside.
I work out outside.
Oh, geez, when it's hot out, you get all sticky and messy. Boof, 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 boof. Doesn't matter. We have to say no.
Me and Gosling going down, hitting the weights outdoors.
There you go. The people past the halfway point of life outside working out. I like that. You and Gosling. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what we say. It matters what the WordHerd says. They've all said sin, but let's see if you can sway them through your medium, Sam Proof.
All right. Crypto Don says, wow, because, yeah, it started off strong. And then, I don't know, seemed like everyone made choices. Reno Cap says, beat early, have more time to hang. Okay. Doge's account, if there's no heaven outside, I'm going to sin inside. Sneakers. Hey, congratulations. Recline my chair and relax. But overwhelmingly, I think you've tapped into everything the chat believes, because it's the summer of sin. Forget the gamer girl summer of sin, part 2. Mr. Dude says, "Repent, sinners." No, we're not gonna. And Moonraven. Now we know how the pool got dirty. Oh boy, I got you.
Oh. You know, we can't have a game show without seeing Mr. Dude's South Park Abbey at least once. So I'm glad that got in right at the end. I appreciate that. Let's see if anybody was swayed, though. Let's start with Adam. Adam, were you swayed, sir?
No, but the answer is sin.
Oh, my God. Mr. Mike Hughes, were you swayed?
You can take the boy out of the Catholic Church, but you can't take the Catholic Church out of the boy. Sin.
What? And Sam Kimbrell, were you swayed?
You know what, Phil? I wasn't. I'm going with sin.
Oh my gosh, we got another consensus. These are 3 people, 1 mind. Congratulations, Mad Hat. Mad Hat, you won round 5. You're going to be getting that custom NFT. And that brings us to the end of the game. Let's go through really quickly. Everybody plug what you got. Mike Hughes, where can they find you, sir?
If you're in Los Angeles, you can see me perform at places like the Pack Theater and the Clubhouse. And if you want to find me on social media, it's right there at Huster1.
I love it. Mr. Adam Feuerberg, where can they find you?
I host the Corbin Bowl open mic in Tarzana every Thursday night. Sign up at 7. We go start at 8 o'clock, go till midnight. And if you're in San Diego, I'll be at Aztec Brewery this Saturday night at 8 o'clock in San Diego. So check it out.
Oh, I love Aztec Brewery, too. Come for the beer, stay for the comedy. I like it.
It's going to be a hell of a show.
Oof. Mr. Sam Kimbrell, where can they find you?
I'm usually hanging out in the dumpster behind people's apartment complexes, but you can also find me on Twitter at Sam Kimbrell.
I love it. Well, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, WordHerd. Make sure to spread the word of the project. It's really important that we keep expanding our base to make this project really thrive, but thank you for being true believers and hanging in. We don't have a date for our next drop yet, but we're working with Crypto.com to figure out what exactly that is. We got a bunch of cool collabs coming up. We got more merch dropping in the store pretty soon. We're going to be at NFT Expoverse at the end of this month. If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and you love NFT conferences and COVID super spreader events, this is probably going to be both. So make sure to drop on by the booth. Get COVID from me. I'll get COVID from you.
Phil, if you didn't insist on Frenching everyone, then maybe there'd be less COVID.
I am the booth, babe. It's me. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. We will see you next Wednesday. Au revoir.
Bye. See you next time.